Last night, the Toronto Raptors defeated the Milwaukee Bucks in game number 6 to move on to the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history. And previously, we combined the two best teams in the East and the two best teams in the West, put them together, and found out if they were able to go 82-0 and win an NBA championship. Well, today, we're going to be combining the two best teams in the NBA right now, because of course, we got two finalists, the Raptors and the Warriors. We're going to be combining them all on the same team, seeing if they could possibly go 82-0, or just how good of a record they could get, and if they could go undefeated in the playoffs and win an NBA championship. If you guys haven't checked out the other videos, I will leave them linked down in the description below. But let's just get right into our teams. So we have them on Toronto Raptors since, I'm a Raptors fan and they are the higher seed going into the finals. So we put them on the Raptors, and how I determined which players made it on the team, it was just the highest overall players from each team. According to NBA 2K19, and I just put them all on the same team. Let's check out the team now. We got Kawhi Leonard, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant. So we have 3 players at a 95 overall, which is absolutely insane. Then we got Klay Thompson, DeMarcus Cousins, Pascal Siakam, Kyle Lowry, Marc Gasol, Draymond Green, Serge Ibaka, Danny Green, Fred VanVleet, Andre Iguodala, Kevon Looney, and Jerebko. And that's going to be our team. Now, these bottom players probably aren't going to get many minutes during the NBA season, but we are in my league right now, and we're going to see just how good these guys can do. Hopefully, they don't lose right off the bat, because they do have a 65% team chemistry, which isn't that good, and they do lose their first game, which is what always happens. It's against the Cavaliers as well, which is a team you should not be losing to, but they're not going 82-0. All right, we made it to the All-Star game, and we actually have 3 players on the All-Star team on our team here with the Raptors and Warriors combined, and they're all going to be starters. We got Durant and Kawhi Leonard on the starters for Team LeBron, and then Stephen Curry on the starters for Team Giannis. So 3 players from this team, which is very, very good. It would have been cool to see maybe one more make it on there, but of course, that's super hard to do when you got a really stacked team. All right, we made it to this end of the season, and 70 wins for this Raptors-Warriors team combined. They weren't able to beat the NBA record, which of course is held by the Golden State Warriors. But even this year, despite the Warriors team being super stacked, they weren't even able to beat their own record. But they still get 70 wins. James Harden gets MVP, Trae Young Rookie of the Year, Schroeder 6-man. I thought we were going to have somebody on the Raptors as 6-man. Defensive player is Giannis. Most improved, Jordan Clarkson, and then Nick Nurse going to get Coach of the Year. So that's the only award anybody on this team is going to get. Let's see if anybody made these All-NBA teams, though. I don't know if anybody will make it on. Stephen Curry makes the All-NBA second team, and he's actually going to be the only player making any of the All-NBA team. And I also want to check out what the starting lineups are looking at. So we got Stephen Curry playing point guard, Klay Thompson at shooting guard, Kawhi small forward. They moved Kevin Durant down to power forward. Of course, he can play that taller player. And then Boogie is going to be center. Pascal Siakam, the 6-man Lowry. We got a lot of good backups. It's mostly the Warriors starting lineup, and then they threw in Kawhi Leonard there. And then the Raptors are going to be all the backups then, of course. And then Serge Ibaka and down. These guys not getting any minutes at all. Another 9-man rotation, and that is what we do normally see right here. Of course, it would be hard to kind of squeeze in Serge Ibaka starting somewhere. Checking out the players' stats now. Stephen Curry going to be the lead scorer and 23.7 points per game, which is really high for one of these simulations. Usually we don't really see people over 20 points per game. Kawhi Leonard is at 19. Then we got Durant, Boogie, Klay. Marc Gasol actually with 10.2, which is better than what he's doing right now. He a lot of times doesn't put up too many points. Great defender though. Rebounds per game is going to go to DeMarcus Cousins. Assists per game going to go to Stephen Curry. Steals per game, Kawhi. Blocks per game, we got Kevin Durant. Let's check out this three-point percentage. Klay Thompson is shooting the best from three. Then we got Curry, Durant, Kawhi, Siakam. Let's see who had the best plus minus. It's going to be Kawhi Leonard with a 1,020 plus minus. 1,020 plus minus, though, is around 12.43 per game, which is very, very good. So when he was on the court, they were up by 12. And Kawhi played 82 games, but he only started 81 of them. Same with Kevin Durant. 82 games played, only started 77, which is interesting. They had Marcus Gasol start a few, and Siakam actually started a few as well. Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, the only two guys that started every single game. Up next, let's check out the team stats, see how dominant this team was. Points per game, 119.6, which is very good, but not much higher than the Rockets. Points allowed per game, I'm expecting. Okay, wow, the Jazz allowed the least amount of points per game. It wasn't even this Warriors-Raptors squad. Okay, differential, point differential, they won by 16.4 on average. That is absolutely insane. Well, the difference between points per game and points allowed. Field goal percentage, they're the only team that shot over 50% throughout the season, and the only team that shot over 40% from three. Free throw percentage is also on top there. Rebounds per game is actually not on top. The first stat that's not at the top, and this is on the lower end, 22nd in the league. I'm expecting assists pretty far ahead right there. Steals per game is second to the Thunder. Blocks per game is going to be at the top. Bench points kind of at the lower end right here. But anyways, let's hop into the playoffs here and see what they can do with the playoffs. Could go undefeated in the regular season. I think they would be able to do it in real life. That team would just be so stacked. Up against the Atlanta Hawks in the first round. Not exactly sure how they managed to make the playoffs, but hey, here they are. They're about to get 4-0 swept by the Warriors, Raptors combined. And there it is. A nice little 4-0 sweep in the first round. No big deal at all. And the good thing about this simulation is they're not going to be having to face the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals because, of course, they're now on the Raptors. Wizards in the second round, though. Let's see if they can get another 4-0 sweep. It's looking good right now. Wizards actually get a game, so it's a 4-1 victory. Boston moving on to the NBA Finals. Let's simulate this current round yet again. It's a 2-0 lead, 3-0 lead, and there we go. We got a sweep in this round. It's going to be the Houston Rockets moving on to the NBA Finals against this Warriors Raptors squad. One game lost so far in the playoffs. Now let's see how the finals go. It's a 1-0 lead. It's a 2-0 lead. And the Rockets actually pull out a game. It's 3-1 now. So game number 5 is going to be a very easy win for this Raptors Warriors squad against the Raptors. Almost up by 20. So here we go. We got to check out the squad here really quick. This is their starting lineup. Normally you'd have Klay Thompson in there instead of Marcus Gasol. Kawhi Leonard to Boogie though. And Boogie misses. Are you kidding me? And okay, they actually put in their backups now. Other than Stephen Curry, they keep him in, and Durant in. Everybody else just putting in the backups. And Stephen Curry hitting a 3 at the end of the game there. But pretty easy win for this squad. Let's find out who's actually going to win Finals MVP though. I think it might be Stephen Curry pulling this one out. He seemed like he was at the top in a lot of different categories. So I think Curry's going to take away this Finals MVP. And it is Stephen Curry, 96 overall. Almost 50% from the field, 40% from 3. He averaged 26.6 in the Finals there, 7.2 assists per game. And in the playoffs, 2 games dropped throughout the playoffs. 1 to the Rockets, 1 to the Wizards, and 12 losses in the regular season. But anyways, that's just the 2 best teams in the league. They're just so dominant when you actually put them together. The same thing could not be said when we actually put together some of the other teams. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression. It's all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the